James attempt a wall bang as well. You sometimes see the AWP just fire through that box on site as a precaution. They lose your Kindar in the tunnels, and now like the alarm bells are going off for VP. They realize Team Spirit know this is an A play. They've cleared out the tunnels. They've dealt with the lurk. And so everyone's here for Team Spirit. Magic's waiting up in the bomb site. Dexter pulls the attention away over towards short. So we need something big out of Magic's. Chopper is here to help him out. Can these two hold on to the A-bomb site? Magic's dies as the smoke fades, and Chopper faces much the same fate. Sanji's tapping them out of this round, and he's on for the ace. Young probably doesn't want to give that over, but he's not exactly in the comfiest position to get away with this AWP. You got to cross into enemy eyesight, and there it is. Kick up.
Playing for the trade, playing for the clutch, playing to stay alive. VP setting up for an A explosion. Noise being made on Cat. Now a flash out long. Magix is here, and he's got a double with the Deagle, spamming in the chest. Jane with the AWP and the bomb. This could go from bad to worse, and there it is from Magix. Even Dexter helps out. No kills right now for VP. Getting slaughtered.
Cat control's been taken by VP. They've still got Buster waiting in the tunnels and throwing utility into this B bomb site. And the rest of the gang are down here in middle.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's a little ugly. See, do you want to attempt the mid to B now? You've just lost the tunnels component. Sanji's having to go back to try and fill the hole in tunnels. Once again, this mid to B is grinded to a very awkward halt for Virtuspro. Magix has pushed the long door. James had to turn, but Magix will hunt down the trade. And even spots the other players up here outside of B.
No.
This feels so weird. Dexter and Young are kind of scratching their head as to what's going on.
Yeah, I really thought Sanji was going to go through the smoke there and try and help out his team. He's so late to be right now this tournament. But neither of these teams are thinking about the follow-up match. It's all about the here and the now. The double Cat setup is a perfect bait, but Magic dies immediately. Luckily, Chopper trades and keeps things in the advantage. Util to keep him alive and back out. VP is still committing here, walking up the catwalk. Chopper needs to make up his mind. He keeps towing the line between aggro and passive, and now with the flash, he's going to fully force it up. Jamie is ready, though, and the flash does not affect him. 3-on-3 now. VP given away back in, and they wanted to run, but the molly will slow them for a second at least.
Yeah, it's a pretty big Molotov. Oh, well, maybe not now. Now they've killed Young on the rotation. Everyone from Team Spirit was running over towards the A-bomb site, but James, the trickster god man down here in middle. Yeah. Ooh, in with another. It's mere court crossing. The B-bomb site locked down, and they know that Dexter's AWP was over towards this A-bomb site, so they've dodged him well. Big round out of James. Not only deals with the aggro of Chopper down through Cat, which really, like, you know, considering the flash he's set up by, that could have been a pretty damaging peak. James gets that under control. Then he kills the B rotation. That opens up a path to the plant. He's basically responsible for this round coming through for VP.
Yeah, and you know, we've noticed already in the CT side, ever since VP have been on their first gun round, Spirit have not played middle, right? Dexter was there in the second round with the AWP, but other than that, they've been running double B, AAA, playing in the bomb sites, playing really safe, you know, making plays on catwalk and long, but not really doing anything on B. And that's because they don't want to give James the picks, right? They don't want to give James any room with this AWP to find openers. And if anything, you could argue...
Me nervous, and I hold my thought, because right now your Kindar, he's making me happy out here through the long area. Him and Buster, good for these openers. And now, Spirit are kind of freaking out. This is one of the worst starts to a round they've had in a long while. They haven't had this kind of problem to deal with yet. They fully gambled in this round, just pulling everyone over towards A. And they might even try retaking long. I like this. Yeah. I like this decision, Mike. You've got three here.
VP.
Yeah, man, VP, they're smart. They're holding. They're expecting that this could happen.
What?
Mir is still ready for your Kindar. They know they've got Buster trapped. This is a good opportunity for a 1v1. Young's trying to capitalize on it, and Buster is low. Look at this kicker is in the doors trying to play like a trade game, but really he can't do that, and he knows it, right? He's got the bomb. He doesn't want to risk losing that to Young. Instead, he's just taking that bomb over towards B. I don't know how Buster wins that fight out. And now any hope of winning this round is out the window. Maybe if that kill at long goes the other way, maybe, but even then, right?
Even then. Well, VP, you know, they're known to be slow, and a slow start maybe.
So what I was going to say is, like, one of the things that's a little concerning is that VP, this like slow style that we're used to seeing out of them, normally they're very, like, pretty damn good when it comes to the time management and whatnot, but it feels like, you know, thus far on this T side, they've lost a lot of rounds due to just getting kind of outmaneuvered, out-utilitied. It comes down to the wire. There's no time, so you're rushing, you're dying, you're rushing. You know, it's pretty cool, but it's not a winning recipe. They are on to a third, and, you know, there's always time to right your wrongs. You've always got faith in VP. These guys are paid by the hour. They want to try and drag this one out.
Yeah.
So, you know, these are the scorelines we're used to seeing when they do have to grind their way back into a game.
They can be patient, they can run it, doesn't matter how they choose to go. There's not going to be much to stop them with the orb so far out of position. It's just Chopper on the site. James has not wallbanged him. They have no idea. Molly starts to land. That could be claustrophobic for Chopper, but he waits patiently and they come his way. Oh no, the SMG's tearing through these T's, and now it's getting uncomfortable for VP.
Yeah, once again, they're stuck up on the ramp. Oh, the Molly doesn't go off because of the smoke. Has the peek from Dexter short side, and the bomb still hasn't crossed into the site yet. It's still sat waiting for a peek. This nade on Dexter could just end the life of the bomb, but he's going to do it with the AWP anyway. And so it's Jabe, 1v3 over at the car, looking for a way back in. Looking for anything. And not giving him the fight. They just don't have to. All the pressure is on James right now to make something happen. And the moment he takes a shot, they can swing this together. They can trade it out. Young is a long way away. That's the only thing that gets me nervous. If there was one thing that freaks me out a little, it's that he's all the way over at long.
He knows.
He knows what's going on. Like, this is the crossfire you would hold. He's seen your elbow, but he's missed. He is here. Kicker throwing in the execute nades for this A bomb site, but it's nothing more than a fake to keep the attention of Team Spirit homed in over at A. Now Mir sounds the alarm bells, calls that it's looking like a mid to B, and Young does get melted. Finally, one of these B plays works out for Virtuspro.
Yeah, it all comes down to that shot from Mir, right? If he hits it, maybe that's a round. Without it, he re-peeks back into the orb. That's exactly what VP wanted. Kicker was just posted as his team ran up on the close wall. Good cover from Kicker. Retrieved AWP from James' body. Does it all in this round. Double kill and sending Spirit in for the save. VP looking for the 6th round half. Certainly doable. Spirit will have a rebuy here. It will be a weird one, but it's definitely going to have everything they need. But if VP can win back-to-back rifle rounds, break the money as Spirit, suddenly we're on to a winner.
This is a B rush again out of VP. The utility's done a lot of damage, though. They do get into the site, and Team Spirit are all here.
Are they going to retake tunnels, or are they just going back to kill a mid player? They think maybe there's a lurker out behind Xbox. You know, James often hides here with the orb, but there's nothing to be seen.
Yeah, it's
because to the tunnels.
It's because Sanji was mid earlier, right? He ran up Cat, killed Chopper, and then got out of there into the tunnels. So they're hunting down this one fight, this one guy. They put it all into trying to find Sanji, and they found him, but he's doing a good job of keeping them out of the tunnels. Mir will trade it, but it's still a big 2-for-1 out of Sanji. He might have single-handedly just got this round over the line for Virtuspro. 3 in it, all 3. Team Spirit lobbing utility in. The AWP gets a whiff of the player in tunnel and goes back in. Site. It looks like it could be the latter.
Yeah, great angle for Buster. Can just get some taps off here. The smoke will give you warning as well when you see it flying over the roof, but it's coming in late, and he's going to get dropped immediately. Kick it now up for the job, and a quick drop of the bomb. Kicker's got 2. They're jumping through the corner, and they'll finally trade him out. Jane now, 3rd man here. VP just throwing bodies at the problem. Chopper's so low. A couple of players, a shot from death, but the plant will be allowed.
Yeah, that's something at least. Oh, I like this from Mir. I love this position. It's really grimy. It's really gross. But here he is. Oh, the shot in the back of the head. Doesn't turn around. And Chopper faces him from the front. James still waiting down in middle.
How's he going back here? He was window. He was fighting B. Now he's saving.
James is in retrograde right now, right? That's what they say.
Oh, he could have at least tried to help his team coming through tunnel, put some pressure on. Obviously, he's backing out, hoping they get aggressive. But, you know, with his team coming back in through tunnel, would love some assistance on that one. Yeah, here's the smokes. They are going to be going into the deagles. Maybe there's a chance for some dangerous shots from VP. Scout on the cross as well, smoked off initially. No headshot smoke. Oh, it's finally come in, so now James going to be hard-pressed to find much. Sanji steals the kill away. James trying to stop the cross, but they're already up on the bomb site. Kick it with a deagle, and this stack is working wonders for VP right now. More Deag madness finally put down by the scout, but we have 20 seconds for Spirit to get going. The late long lurk is something, but can the scout trade? No, Sumda Young making this round a reality in a 2v4, now down to the one man of Buster. It's all falling apart. The plant needs to happen, and forget it. Sumda Young's got
Sumda Young, right? There's like being confident, then there's deeking down mid in a full buy round. That's just ridiculous. Chopper's managed to get across to the blue bin, but it's his teammates getting dumpstered as they get out through the long doors. This double setup. Oh, it's a little ugly. Yakinda dead without anything. Yakinda having a very rough time in this game right now. 2-19. I feel like that's kind of slipped under the radar, but man, like he's so often the guy who will open up rounds for Virtuspro, create you space. That's why it's feeling so claustrophobic right about now.
Yeah, let's hope he can recover for the second map, right? Not that this one is done, but sometimes you just need that, you know, change of the wind onto a new battleground, and one that VP have picked as well, right? They're going to regroup. Leave long, leave 2 CTs on the site, do VP. Buster still has top mid with the AWP, but that's of little value when we have the spawn side reset. Spirit are going back in through the tunnels. Now, the timing is everything, right? Buster will probably reconsider B at some point in the next few seconds and will hopefully be there to deal with this play. But if not, this is a rough ride for VP with no kit. Buster has some nades, but he's still not looking at B, and with every second that passes, Spirit get closer. Finally, he posts up, but he is not convinced, Harry.
Yeah, man, he's just responsible for so much of this map right now. The flash is good, at least, and Buster is back into B in time. He's not able to stop them from moving in. The AK brings him down low, and the Molotov burns him out. The bomb plant's going to come through, and with James still alive, he calls in the save in this round.
Yeah, and you can't really laugh at that. It is the right call, sadly, right? Buster needed a kill to tempt VP in for that retake, especially with no kit and all that util lost in the window. Maybe something there to pick up, but not enough to justify VP going for it. They need the guns, they need the money, they need the rounds, though, at the same time, and Spirit are getting awfully close to closing their pick. Kicker scavenging a couple of grenades at least, but it's a very small victory right now. I mean, you don't even care if you're Spirit. You've got to the more heavily stacked bomb site of the two, but the smokes will help them get there, get up close. Chopper lining things up with Dexter. And we still have that lower lurk. We'll see how that comes into play to kill these rotates. It's all going to depend on whether Spirit can get into the bomb site. First up is Yakinda, 2 kills, make it a third, finally on the board, and looking to do more. Yakinda having a round. Smokes will keep Spirit out as well. He threw that on the way up. And this is a very awkward stoppage for Spirit. Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. Just got to wait out the util. And at that point, your smokes are faded as well, right? It's going to be even harder to get into the bomb site. The molly is beautiful. Yakinda finally waking up here for VP. Better late than never.
Yeah, he's had such a quiet game, and he's more than doubled his kill count here. He's on 3, and he's looking for even more. Oh, maybe the ace there! They got this utility, plenty of it, plenty of Molotovs. They've got a smoke as well to try and get them out and past James Orr, but they don't throw any of that. They're going in pretty dry, all things considered. And oh, it doesn't feel smooth, but Magix will turn and deal with Yakinda. They've still got this AWP trapped at ramp, and Magix having a round. The game of posture coming in handy. Sanji trades it, but a 2-on-3. There's a chance for Spirit in this one now. There's an opportunity, and they've got to be all about seizing it. They know they've got Sanji trapped at long. They're both just wide to this angle, looking for this fight. Kikut's really late up through the catwalk, trying to come in on this CT wrap, but there's very little time.
Oh.
Sanji with the swing is, Chopper playing the trigger discipline. Ooh. And there's the double. Oh, just Kikut left to fall. In yet, they're playing it on the sneak up, but VP flash Kikut in. There was a lot of potential for damage, and Sanji is the man to capitalize. Now the scout trades him out at least, but you're in a 2-on-3. You're lacking the firepower, you're lacking the room to get into this site. Sumdai Young trying to make it happen, hasn't spotted Yakindar yet, who's good for the first. Oh my god, the AWP's just missed as well. VP are a very hard team to stop when they get this momentum. Magix decides that a big boy player's got to get made, and so he runs straight through middle and sidelines Sanji up on the catwalk. Lovely little opener. Chopper has snuck out through long as well. Oh no. Trying to re-aggress on the short side with Yakindar and Jame. We might need another big round out of Yakindar here. This is where he got his ace, but this time he dies at the first hurdle. Magix on a tear has opened up this A-bomb site, and it's time with Chopper's long wrap to flush the AWP out. They even drop onto Kikut to add insult to injury. Not only is this 15 on the board for Spirit, but it's a ludicrously dominant round where they keep 5 alive and they remove almost everything from Virtuspro.
Yeah, AWP's out the map. No chance here with Kikut even gone. That's financial devastation for VP. Luckily keeping a bit in the coffers, but Spirit on 15 now. It's been quite the hard-fought battle to get to this point, but
talk about. He could hit a timing on this long aggro. That molly traps these two players forward, but the flash comes in from Jame and it sets them up to deal with players on the catwalk. Chopper will keep it even in a 2-on-2. Can't understate how important those trades were. And Kikut gets aggro through the long doors, catching Chopper, moving back in. Now,
nice
Spirit,
reaction.
yeah, the reaction is immediate. They realize, well, there's 2 in A. Kikut knows that they know this as well, so he's trying to make moves of his own by already wrapping in through T-spawn. A good reaction from VP to the reaction of Spirit. One man in the B site trying to hold the ground is Buster, but he dies immediately without even a say in the round. And Kikut's wrap is read by Sumdai Young. It is just Jame with a scout in the 1v2, and there's no option to save today. Jame has got to give this one a go. It's feeling unlikely. Team Spirit looking to get their map pick over the line, and it's just Jame that stands in their way. The scout has got to be true, and as it goes in, this crossfire is brutal. Dexter makes it happen.